Hello everybody and welcome back to the Minecraft Kingdom server. Let me know how this audio goes. I'm hoping that I have actually fixed my recording software so that with any luck the volume won't be quite as atrocious as it's been recently, because I've realized it's been really bad. I think I finally managed to track down the issue. With that being said, my voice is a little bit spent right now. It's been a long day. It's been a long week. I'm ready to sit back, relax, and go into the Warzone with an immunity orb. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to bring the basics. A pickaxe. We're going to be running around. I have almost a stack of cobblestone to help, but just in case, because there's a lot to mine there, I'm going to grab a second pickaxe. Let's see, which one of these? That. I see no way that will not be enough. Unless if I literally toss it to the ground. What? Was unaware of this rule. This is my first time trying to use it. Okay, I have to try and die. Not die. Have to try and not die. I need to get back up there. Please let me back up there. Please, 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 please. Please. Please save me. Thank God. Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, if I had died there, they would have gotten this. Cool. 10 minutes. That should be enough. There won't be a loot drop. I'm sure it's probably a better idea to save that for a loot drop. But I mean, to be fair, I have another one, and I just kind of want to show off the Warzone because I know that I don't do it a lot in video, other than last episode, and that one didn't go well, so I don't count it. But yeah, basically, I have very mixed feelings about the Warzone. On the one hand, it is very, very useful because you can get lots of very, very good items from going here. You can even get a lot of cool blocks that you normally wouldn't be able to get. Like, you can probably see all of the, I guess that's terracotta or something. Yeah, I think that's all terracotta. Yeah, there's all the terracotta blocks, clearly. But, I mean, you also get a bunch of really cool things like there's bone blocks at one of the buildings, which I think are cool. That's a nice thing to pick up. Thank you for your generosity, Warzone. You get these randomly. They're, pretty much useless, but, I mean, it is technically a way to boost your income. And I will never complain about boosting my income in a video game. About boosting, well, in a server about boosting income to great lengths. I still need to get to 500,000 for, stuff. The upgraded cave, that's what I'm aiming for next. Because, I figure that the more I upgrade everything that I own, the better I can bring you interesting videos. There is some stuff up there that is like worthwhile to go and get, but honestly I think that, do I want to climb up there? Probably not. I mean, is there any reason not to? Yeah, it takes a little while. So let's try running over here next. I have not managed to like memorize the layout of the Warzone yet. I'm sorry to say. There's supposed to be a bunch of blocks there. I feel like there isn't. Okay. Sometimes the Warzone is very nice because it does reset randomly, but unfortunately, while you're waiting for it to reset, it kind of looks pretty ugly. It's like by the end. Oh wow. Okay. I'm very used to whenever diamond people run by just diving into a cave. Are you hunting? Are there a bunch of people hunting that guy? I'm really glad that I have armor on. I mean, Warzone immunity on right now. Otherwise, I would be dead. If you see someone in diamond or even iron armor, if you don't have armor, you might as well go and just commit die. My personal preference is to go for lava because then you can hope that they won't get many of your gear. I imagine that the way that you get Hearts of War is by killing people. I have killed exactly 5 people, and I've only done that for a challenge, and I was kind enough to pay them to let me kill them, which seems a little weird, but personally I think it's the polite thing to do. I know that everyone does not, or at least I assume they don't, but that's the only way that I'm ever going to do it, because you get more than enough money anyway. So I'll just be like, hey, I'll pay you 2,500 for each death that you allow me to commit upon you. And I haven't had that denied once yet. I've also only done it once, but it got me a loot spinner. the far more difficult part of that was going to deal with the aliens, which is a fun event that this server has. But on the other hand, the aliens are not the dangerous part. I mean, I just showed up there and took a bunch of loot from the ground, so I was doing very well against the aliens. There's also an emerald block up there. That emeralds are worth a little bit more than diamonds. You can only sell these, by the way. These are all Warzone materials. They're not actually useful. They are purely for going and selling. I just realized I probably should have packed some food to bring along with me, but I never remembered to do that. I try to bring very little to the Warzone because I know that I'm going to die, and give it to someone who I don't want to have, because I don't personally believe it's fun to, enable the people who are killing you. Oh, hey, there's a llama nearby. Well, not nearby. Somewhere in the war zone. I think I actually have a mission going right now to find a llama and open it up. And chances are that won't happen. But I do recommend opening any llamas that happen to spawn in if you hear them making their strange little llama sounds. Not because of, they don't give you anything that's, like, super worthwhile. Like, even compared to these chests, crates or whatever they want to call them. I'm just going to call it a chest. Even compared to those chests, those at least give you something that you can sell. These, I don't think I've ever received anything that you can sell. But they do give you full stacks of potentially rare items. It's usually at least some glass, some wool, maybe some concrete. And I've actually found one, opened it up, that had a full stack of quartz blocks, which is very nice, because the only other way to get quartz, I think, is to mine out some nether quartz that occurs near the spawn, which is basically where all the death happens all the time. That main island, I often just go back up to the war zones. Oh, there's the llama I was talking about. Cool. I'm happy about this. They do make routine noises. Currently in my Minecraft is probably too quiet to really be heard. See? There you go. Oh, they've also started dropping Uber meal. I don't actually know what that's for, though. I guess I could probably go test it. At least I'm going to assume it works in the Warzone, though that might be an assumption. From what I understand, it's just like, nope, does not work here. Huh. Weird. I'll have to go and test that, because I honestly have no idea what to do. It does. I know it's supposed to be like a super bone meal, but that's all I've been told. Also, I'm going to yep. The reason why I just failed that jump is because I ran out of food points. And it makes you stop being able to jump as far, even if you run out of it mid-air. Which is not how jumping works, but regardless, let's just head on up back to the war zone. That was a very productive session, I have to say. For anyone who's wondering about the event going on in the right, that just means that you can fight this very large, very imposing boss. I've never actually seen it, but I've seen someone else fight. I have a spawn egg for it, and I've still never fought it, because I don't believe that sounds fun. 1,000 coins is pretty nice. Of course, it makes perfect sense because they're kind of rare. Regardless, let's see, black wool, concrete, and that. Okay, well, let's just go back to K-Spawn, Kingdom Spawn, this area. What are you going to do if I drop you in the ground? Nope. Okay. What if I drop you here? Nothing to change. Okay. What if I do, maybe on a crop? I don't really want to go and kill all of these. Maybe on, let's see. There we go. I should just split that in half. And get somewhere far enough away from my kingdom where it won't ruin everything. Yeah, let's see. Where? Oh. Huh. That's new. It's probably not actually new, but I have not seen it. Huh. I don't actually know what Uber Meal does. I guess I can go test it on a fully grown crop, maybe? I'm going to try and figure this one out, everyone. Now I'm curious. Do you work on this? Um, I don't know what Uber Meal does. Huh. Oh, if anyone knows what Uber Meal does and wants to tell me down in the description, comments. If anyone wants to tell me down in the comments, I would appreciate it, because I don't know. I have very little idea of what that might actually be achieving for me. I'm sure it does something, or at least I think it reasonable that it might do something. Also, just going to add these to my chest. Also has some Uber Meal. I can add this, and that. When did I pick those up? Might as well throw that in. And let's just do what you all are possibly waiting for. Also, don't worry about the Warzone immunity thing. I don't believe it continues to count once you leave the Warzone. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're all very noisy. Fill my inventory. Not awful. 250, that's, it's not actually worth any real amount. But I mean, I like getting free pickaxes, especially since they've recently updated it so that when you craft pickaxes, you can actually sell these, by the way, if you set it to sell them in your inventory. I can also set this down. It's good to have those, and then golden apples are always helpful. You can probably know that if you watch my Kingdom series, because I'm constantly munching on them. Okay, you are supposed to be in here. What? Okay, let's try this again. Oh, that was an experiment to see if I could make super soup by growing beetroots. It does not work. I really thought it might, and I was really hopeful that, because I found beetroot seeds, I think, like someone just dropped them off at spawn. I was like, oh, this is going to be cool. I can make my own super soups and not have to spend 1,000 GP on them, which isn't too much, but, you know, still is an amount of money. But no, it doesn't work like that. It's very sad. Regardless, time to open these up. Let's see. I wish you could do this a little bit faster. I really do. Still, I might get something cool, or I might get some more plebe prefixes. Ah, Chunk Crusher. I mean, it's not bad to have. That's pretty bad to have. Not a good first go, basically, is what I'm saying. I mean, Cave 2 is fine, but I've got a Cave 3, and I'm looking forward to eventually having a Cave 4. And if there's a Cave 5 after that, well, someday I'll have one. Still, not a bad start. Oh, there's another plebe, another coal factory. Oh, and an even worse coal factory. These are two very bad ones first. But, you know what they say. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And I've got 3 more left. What was that? Chicken spawner? Not awful. Yeah, not bad either of those. I will accept Warzone immunity orbs, because I really want to like the Warzone. It's just, that's a lot of Warzone immunities. It's just so bad sometimes. What is that? Loot drop, maybe. Oh, cool. That's how you summon in loot drops. You can do that sometimes. Oh, that's 5 minutes. Chicken spawner. Coal factory. Man, these are all awful. I mean, I enjoy this, but it's still pretty awful. These I will put down, though, because they're very nice to have on hand. They do give you some energy. You can just farm at all of them. No reason not to have your spawners. More Chunk Crusher, another cave, and an iron factory. 1 iron factory. Okay. Ha 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 ha. That is not that helpful. I'll be honest. Let's drop that off, and just set these down. Probably like here. How did I get hurt? That didn't hurt me. Well, going to make a lot of noise for a little bit there, so I think that... Okay, there's a bit of lag going on here, isn't there? Anything wrong? Cool. Alright then, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Let me know if you have any requests of things that you want me to do, but I do think raiding will be happening soon. So you might see this place in its first state of disrepair after the first raid. And then I'll repair it and improve, and we'll slowly make this into a terrifying base. So thank you all for watching. Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment if you want to support this series. And check out next week. I have a few cool episodes planned that I would really like you all to check out. And to do that, you should subscribe. Ring the notification bell so you never miss out on anything. With all that said, I think I'll be seeing you next time.